wards on in towards that Gromp. They get the vision on the Lee Sin, and look at what Khan can do. He's almost gonna solo kill Keen up in the top side.
And to Khan. Especially if it's a red side.
He's going in. Here we go. Shot Blast is going to be stopwatch.
Bramble Vest has been heavily nerfed as a rush item, and yet it's still being rushed here. Against the lifesteal might be decent. A Spirit, ho!
Sitting on a ward. He's got a stopwatch of his own, but Cuzz, look at him. He's got his own flash. That'll be first blood with a nice Q. He has his stopwatch as well, but he is incredibly low. Can he get away from this one? Khan is coming in, missing the boomerang, and the last auto is not going to take him down. Now it's Khan versus Keen, 1v1. He's got his ultimate up. He's going to hit the stun, but here comes Cuzz. Coming back in. Oh, but he goes a little bit too deep. Eats the tower shot. Tushin has hit a couple of his tornadoes there very nicely on both members. So Spirit's sitting on a ward. You can see that they go for him here.
Incredible amount of burst. They could have backed away. The second stopwatch no doubt frustrates Khan from the last time he was playing Jace before the stopwatch meta. Cuzz gets super low, and the buddy system kind of lets them down. Khan comes in trying to interrupt Cuzz, who's one auto attack away from dying. But then because the Narbar is there, it's like Khan is going to die. So at the end of the day, the buddy system could have been a bit cleaner. Cuzz takes tower aggro and dies. Watch what happens here though. Kuro is licking his lips, but no, it was actually a botch.
Yeah,
okay.
He did not hit the hammer, and Kuro just...
I misread that. Kuro, unfortunately, back to his old Azir days.
I mean, it was a nice flash by Khan, but okay, here's another flash. Going on in here, aiming, taking a little bit too much damage. Cuzz, he is back. He's got his jump on in, and a TP will come in from the Gnar, I believe, coming from behind, but that is a second kill onto the Janna. Now it's 4v1, and this is very fast, getting out of control here. Will they go for another kill? More members coming on in. He misses that Q off the Spirit.
Since last year, and stealing away a red buff isn't going to stop him.
Oh, okay, Spirit. He's going on in. He does have the help of Kuro here now, but look at Cuzz coming on in before the keep. They're going to burst down Spirit before anything, and Kuro's damage is going to do something, but not before he goes down. Double kill going over to Cuzz.
That'll be the way, but it's the bot side gank working that's still costing them. We're going to see the replay. Spirit hit the Q much earlier. Didn't think he was going to taxi onto it, but does, because Kuro is in position. Keen is on the way. Khan has no health, he's at almost no mana, gets some autos into Kuro. This should have probably been a 2-for-1 for Afrika, but because the autos do register from King Zone, they go 2-for-2, which works for them. Engaging with it. Bot lane was a Janna lane, so you're not going to gank that either. Speaking of ganks.
Yeah, speaking of engaging here, we get behind the bottom lane. Tushin is going to disappear, and here comes Khan even with his own teleport. Going to pick up the Varus. Braum able to knock up
Seeing
Spirit.
a very special game. It's kind of surreal to say after the 94-minute extravaganza of the last few days. And the reason why I say that, Valdez, is that this isn't supposed to be how the meta is. You know, Jace's been available in lots of games, but not selected. But the ability of Kingzone to default to these Jace drafts, to even play around, your kill set would have been there before, remember? The two stopwatches.
It's gonna be funny when people look at the, okay, hold that thought. Tushin, you're a Janna. You have a lot of disengagement tools packed on this game, but did a good job of reacting to Cuzz's gank and just pushing in Kuro from there as a CS lead.
The most interesting thing to look at is I'll hold the point.
Okay, they are going to knock down Cuzz here, but they cannot get the kill. He gets away. And it looks like Kingzone just wants to disengage.
Stay in lane and front line. Speaking of front line, Gorilla tries to interrupt Spirit.
Okay, you can see Gorilla in the front lines, but he needs some help. He's going to get a nice 4-man ultimate. Here comes BDD over the wall, and Khan is jumping in. Will pick up the kill on the Spirit, but here comes Kuro. That's going to be BDD, though, getting away with a perfectly timed stopwatch and the Realm Orb. Now they're turning it around. Khan up in the front line with BDD. He's going to take out another member. They're looking to turn this around now. Cuzz still at full health. He's going to take out one, gets the Varus, and the rest of them running with their tail between their legs. Kingzone, man, they are out of control in this game.
Their synergy is so on point. The ability to turn, know how tanky they are, make every little spell matter. They're going to turn back onto the Baron. We're going to see the replay. We could use the picture-in-picture here, SpoTV, but we'll watch the replay. Thank you very much.
They're listening.
Some nice little plays there. Gorilla staying alive. Baron down to 380. Apparently we had no smite there. Never mind, didn't need one. No Janna steal. The stopwatch is still there, but the ability to get out.
Perfect timing,
And Keen thinks he's going to turn on to Prey, but everyone does a lot of damage. Your item build is a bit anemic, and from there it's just too easy for Kingzone.
Yeah. Gorilla, really got to shout out him as well.
Jace game.
Yeah.
This game has had inevitability for a long time. Is let's try and dogpile on the Jace, kill him, it'll make us feel better.
Yeah, they're going to be able to. I mean, when you put in this many resources, but heads up, you're losing your mid inhibitor.
Right. Just wants to be auto-attacking the turret, but has to respect Keen's Gnar bar.
Well, there it is, okay. Corruption is gonna come forward, but no real follow-up here, as Keen was a little bit late on that Gnar, misses his ultimate entirely, but now here comes Azir in the front, and Varus getting a lot of damage done. Perhaps Kingzone went a little bit too far this time around. Make that 2 kills as both Caitlyn and Jace go down. But Rise very calmly pushing in the bottom lane.
And smart from Afrika to collapse when they did. Semi-global is not full global, so BDD was not able. BDD, remember, can push up, and then there's no ability for Keen to interrupt him through the road. Could just continue to pull back and be respectful. But they basically say, look, we're going to give up some kills here, but we're going to eventually take the inhibitor for it. Is it worth it this time? Maybe on the nose side, but they are able. They got a second inhibitor. Kingzone, instead of pulling back and waiting for the minions, we're too far up. Nice collapse from Afrika, but it takes all 5. And if you're taking all 5, safer, and that's where they're right back on.
Yeah, Keen not the fastest on the Gnar at clearing the minions, the super minions, but you can see Spirit is the only hope, but he might just get popped, and down he does go, right?
Slowing down the pace of the Rise, and it's too easy on the side of Kingzone. It really is the Longzhu special coming through from Kingzone today. Mid lane inhibitors down, last inhibitor turret of the game going down, and we're just ready to give Kingzone the big W.
We're waiting there with the trophy of this game, like, here, please accept it already, right? You've already taken this one. You've already beaten Keen and Spirit down a little bit too much. So, you know, gotta feel bad for Aiming's debut as well. He did well, but not the easiest game to stomach when it really was all just the Kingzone show here.
I mean, let's be real, bot lane, this was a 2-lane game. This was played in top lane and mid. Bot lane was not relevant for this Kingzone victory.
Yeah. So down do go the 2 Nexus turrets. BDD trying to chunk down the Gnar in the front side is going to zone this early. Keen missing that ultimate, but here comes Cuzz trying to burst him down. There's that lethality. Down goes Spirit, and down goes the Nexus to secure the 2-0 victory for Kingzone Dragon X.
Big cheers from the crowd. Kingzone, oh so popular here in Korea and around the world. Cuzz comes into the lineup. They look even better. Bit of a selection nightmare given that Kingzone do play 3 best of 3s this week. Maybe you just go for this plan of start one of them, bring in the second one regardless of result, and just give them time. Khan coming in was a really big upgrade for them. Rascal had a good series on his debut, but you never play if your contemporary is Khan, the best top laner in the world, probably deservedly now. Unbelievable performance from him against Keen, who did so well against Smeb. And Kingzone Dragon X get their week off in an even better result than you might have imagined. A 2-1 victory to Kingzone. That was a very real prediction. A 2-0, that would have taken a betting man. Big result for them.
Would have to agree on the prediction. I was thinking 2-1 for Kingzone, but, you know, sad times here for Afrika. They look so good against KT. It was, you know, the 2-1 victory. They finally get that win, but now up against a perhaps better team in terms of form after what we saw today. It's arms folded and crossed, concerned looks across the board, even on the coaches, as they all kind of look stunned after Game 1 and Game 2.
They were really obliterated by Khan's Jace. Sort of thing where whatever preparation you put into this game, your expectations, you're shattered there, understandably. Sort of VOD review where so early in the game you're like, well, we have lost a lot here. It's going to be so difficult to get back in. No doors were open.